NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Yo.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
The internet was fine when he threw that down pass.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just...
Ooh, Bobby got me.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Fields. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Seahawks at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Fields. Oh, heck of a move. Man. And he's
just so moving.
Picking up 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Metcalf killing him.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit. From the 29, Fields. That ball caught by Slayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Walker.
Whoa.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers counts on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Boot that nigga. Boot that nigga.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Boot that nigga.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Herbert off of play action. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Buries him for a loss.
I'm whooping my ass right now.
Outside linebacker spot. 3rd and long. It's Herbert. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, Bobby, what you doing? Oh! Got me.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I'm so used to American team. I can't do this little league no more, man.
Get the football back in outstanding field position. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Fields on 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away.
Never in my life, dog.
And where the time has expired.
Never in my life, dog.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That don't make no sense, bro. That don't make no fucking sense, dog. That don't make no sense for a player to do that. That's just so unrealistic.
Is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Thank God, Bobby don't know how to run.
Yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. This is the tight end fan, and he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
What you wrote on Facebook?
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this from 39. Myers' kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at
Nigga, you traded for that quarterback.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing
it out. Where get all these superstars and X Factors from?
Really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time.
Probably didn't went out there and made some trades or something.
to throw on third down with Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he goes out.
That was the quarterback. Yeah.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 41, Fields.
Oh, I had that shit, dog.
And he's got some space here. And all the way in, touchdown.
Oh, you want to run it back?
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play. And
oh, that was an interception.
Boy, was he moving. And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear,
nah, I dove. I mean, I tried to hit stick.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed is computed
Oh, he
by
did?
next-gen stats. 21.6
I thought he just kept
miles per
running.
hour.
I don't know. I got to scope. I got to look
This
at
will
this
be brought out
line.
from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to
That boy
find a
went
way to
and
get on their
upgraded his
toes
fucking
and start
defense, though.
punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 22, Herbert. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Release first. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, Relax just
bro, them boys rushing me like I ain't got 3 superstars on the line.
Continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points
out
of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
2nd and 5 now. Fields. That's complete to Slayton. Down he goes at the 23.
They've been bucking me on fucking interceptions anyway. Well, I don't know
that.
I don't know.
The second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On 1st down, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Damn.
Chase Young.
Oh, damn, we
just
can't get
would
no
not
pressure.
be denied. That's a loss of 7. So we're at halftime here in downtown Seattle.
Oh, like
out in front as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
I see that. Why are you doing something?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to air one out.
Motherfucker.
Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Black Knights get a bit closer. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Fields.
There we go.
He throws there, incomplete.
There we go.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Man open, that's Marquez Scantling. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Oh, shit.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to
Talking
the 19,
shit.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Talking shit. Tighten up. Okay.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
No.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Oh, that was
good. Yardage here, going down back at the 28. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Herbert.
Ooh.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I threw that shit too
Picked up
late.
by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over
Way too late.
at their own 25-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you didn't mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Boy, lit up right now. It's all right.
Right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Boy, lit right now.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Back to throw. Fields. Pressure comes and down he goes. Chase Young picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 18. A big move that time, 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit over 80% of his passes. This week he's got over 50%. What do you see as the difference?
I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But 100%. That just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Black Knights use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
People looking sad in them seats.
Is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. Beyond the 20, but not.
That boy catching a seizure down there.
Yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll have it past midfield.
Is that Green Jeff responding?
Before being taken down. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down at 7. Fields now to throw. That is taken in.
That's supposed to be me.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yeah.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And Walker once more. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Hand off here to Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come out with something
right now, dog.
3rd and goal. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields.
Oh, right there.
Touchdown, Seahaw.
Right there.
Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown.
Oh, right
The
there.
Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Yeah, I couldn't break back up.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a 1st down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Yeah.
Herbert gonna throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Throwing, Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick.
I ain't gonna lie, my mind, I thought he was gonna break.
Get a timeout with
He ain't that fast.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
This shit was almost over already.
Sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You think back to halftime, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going in their direction right now.
They hit.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards that time for number 14. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On first down, Justin Herbert. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is in for the score.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's our visitors who come away with a victory here, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long.
So for our visitors, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
I thought he could have win, Jay. Not. What happened to Bobby, man? He texting? Get on his line. All I do is whoop ass. I think that game was glitched when it started. Bobby's trash, man. Bobby's so trash, he gets so lucky. I still don't know what the hell going on with my D line that first half. That boy wasn't doing nothing. Boy was getting dish wrapped. I got superstars I didn't even know I had because of the